Hello guys, this is ProductNV talking about a game changer for solo and dual players in Rust I like to call the copy-paste base. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has noticed that the deck is really stacked against solo and dual players, and Rust is being catered more and more to large groups. Having numbers and a large changes that help small group players being removed, we find ourselves out-geared, out-based, and outmanned a majority of the time. It's unfair, but that is the nature of Rust. It's the reason we come back. It's the reason we play. I'm hoping to give us a better chance of surviving, of making it farther into the game, and having gear and guns to go out and roam whenever you feel like. Instead of the alternative of being offline or online raided by a huge Zerg or nearby clan, I've used this strategy on large servers such as Rusty Moose for multiple wipes, and not once was I rated offline or online. But you must follow these steps and rules for it to be effective. If you deviate, you will lower the potency of the strategy. Now let's begin. I'm not going to explain the building of this base since it's so simple and self-explanatory from the video. So let's start off with where you build this base. First off, you need to find a suitable location, that being a rocky area, somewhere concealed and not in the open. It really does not matter where you build, meaning a high or low traffic area, or by a monument. You can take your chances near a larger clan base, but I have not run into any troubles. As long as you follow some rules explained later, you will be okay. Now you can either immediately try to find a good spot, or build a shit shack, or place a box inside of a rock and keep your materials inside there. Then once you have gathered your materials and located a suitable spot to build, start your copy-paste base. Now one of the rules for this is to have more than 3 or 4 of these scattered around in the same general vicinity. Not too close, but not too far away. You don't have to build all of these immediately, but it's not something you want to procrastinate about. You want to have 2 up and running at the very least. This will enable you to store more loot and have it distributed. Also, if there is someone outside of the copy-paste base, do not let them know you are in there. This is the most important rule of this. Be patient. Let them run away a little first before you open that door. This is the most crucial rule. I cannot say that enough, and becomes more vital as the days progress after the wipe. Because if they see you come out of there with a full kit, they will know you have good loot, and it will only take a couple explosives to get in and get it. If they think it's just a starter base or some noob shitter, they will not think twice or bother with it. Even if you enter naked or primitive, they will most likely leave it in a couple of minutes. Like Sun Tzu said, appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Use psychology to your advantage, because as a solo and duo player, we need every advantage. You can also make the layout of the copy-paste base any way you want. Fill it with chests. Why not? Only furnaces? Sure. But you want to have a tool cupboard, if not covered by a nearby cupboard. Because someone can just put a wall or barricade in front of your door and you're screwed. I know I briefly showed a couple ways you can do it. Not like there's many variations because it's so small. Before I forget, I'm also adding a paste bin for the fortify in the description for the sticklers out there, so you know exactly how much materials goes into making the copy paste base with the tool cover, the doors, the chests, etc, etc. Now I'd just like to mention, I've had a lot of fun using this strategy. Having kits all the way through the wipe is so much more fun than coming online to a griefed or rated base. And I hope the copy paste base will help the small Rust player have the same fun instead of wasting his efforts to get past the first few days of the wipe just to be offline. I hope to be making some new friendly videos in the future because of the high learning curve Rust seems to have and the lack of content for it. I'll also try to get some videos of the copy paste base in action in the near future. And if this video helped you at all, like and subscribe. If not, don't. See you next time.